Computer and good.
Looks like we're recording, my friend. Excuse me. Can we edit that out? How's it going this morning, Par?
It's going great.
Good.
I'm catching up
Uh,
on I'm catching up on sleep.
that's a good sign. That's Sleep is important. Um, I missed last week. Well, actually, it's funny. I was trying to connect via my phone, and I must not have had service. But I saw you, and Stanky, and you couldn't see or hear me, but I could hear you guys. It was funny. Stanky was talking about, I think he was talking about one of his buddies up in Alaska was tall or too big for a tent or something. But anyway.
Yeah, they rented this conversion van and it rained for the first 4 days, pretty much straight. So
Mm.
they each had a bench in the conversion van that they were just hanging out on. And it's just waiting for the rain to break. He said you couldn't put up a tent because you're either going to get wet from the top or wet from the bottom, and it's really interesting. That's why I wanted to talk about that with him on here, because it's just like it's such a grind if you
Hmm.
go and do something like that. If you go on a caribou hunt, is what they were doing.
Yeah.
It's really amazing that they, went through that, and they like drove up and down this road 200 miles in either direction and found where the caribou were at. And he said it was like a bell curve. It's like, okay, now we're getting into caribou. And then they drove another like 50 miles and they were out of them. So then they went back and sat in the rain for 4 days and ended up figuring out where they were. And they ended up shooting 3 caribou. And it was amazing. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I chatted with him on the phone last week a little bit, but it was just funny that little 2-minute section of the conversation that I heard. Um, but I was able to finish that book, and it's amazing. And all 650 pages are crazy. Then I started like 3 other books after that. I finished one, and I'm cruising through 2 other ones. The one that I finished was called "What Would the Rockefellers Do," and it's by Garrett Gunderson.
you sent it
And
to me, and I read like the first 10 pages yesterday when I was rocking Jane for a nap.
yeah, it's a really quick read. Yeah, I got the digital copy and I spammed that out to people that I thought might enjoy it. But long story short, it's kind of about setting up uh, lifelong income, not necessarily streams, but it talks a lot about your own bank and cash value life insurance and how that can be used as your own bank. How you can contribute to that a policy or policies, and pull from those policies when and if you ever need, because loans from those policies are essentially borrowed from yourself. The interest goes back to you. You don't pay it to a bank. It's There's no tax implications. It's really crazy, and I'm using a policy that I've had for 10 years that I didn't know the true benefits or all of the capabilities of, to kind of dig myself out of a little hole right now, which is you know, sweet, because I had it sitting in my back pocket for 10 years, and now that I know the true capabilities of it and what it can do with it and how it can benefit me, it's pretty sweet. And then I'm rereading 12-Week Year. Forget There's 2 authors there. I forget their names, and that's just a good one to get stuff done in a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
That book kind of tries to move away from annualized thinking, January to December, and squeeze a year's worth of things in 12 weeks or 3 months. And I'm 1 week into my 12-week year, and stay tuned. I think let me pull my calendar up so we can get this 12-week year for me will end. I think it's the end of November or December. And basically every day is a week, and you identify tactics or things that you can do every day and things that you need to do every week to get more done, again, in 3 months, and sometimes people can get done in an entire year. And then I'm reading Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. There was a stack of them in our office, and I grabbed a stack, or grabbed a couple, and had one here and then had one at home, and I finally cracked it open.
So how do you do less but do more?
Say that again?
How do you do less but do more?
Cut the fat out. This 12-week year will end on December 7th.
Yeah. I definitely want to read that one, from what you said about it, because that's the challenge.
Yeah. Oh no, and he talks a lot about teams and again, just getting stuff done, and it's pretty incredible. So yeah, December 7th, I'll probably have that book done here in the next couple days, and then Unlimited Power. I think that's going to be one of my commitments, is to finish Unlimited Power. So I know that's going to be one of my commitments, actually. So yeah, just trying to absorb a lot of information, trying not to become a junkie and not implement anything. But 12-week year has me, my commitments are close at least one deal in the next 3 months, which I sure hope is possible. Help someone buy a house or sell a house, and make some money, and again try to dig myself out of this hole that I got into, like, over the last 6 to 9 months, and move forward and really start making some progress on some other things, like I really want to build a house.
Say more about this hole. Is it just because you, just from making the leap into real estate and needing to
I'm still in my second year, and depending on who you talk to, people say it takes 2, 3, 4, 5 years to really get started and get something consistent. Everyone's different, and my path is still getting started here. So yeah, from about like last end of summer to end of last fall, I had kind of a low point in the business, and wasn't bringing in a lot of money. So that's the hole I'm climbing out of.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's with, whether it's driving Lyft or closing a couple more deals. I'm not far off. I just got to stay consistent and, get back from a treading water standpoint where I'm at right now to, get my whole head, shoulders, knees, and toes above water.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think officially my commitment is going to be finish Unlimited Power. I've done the book in front of me. I'm at the office right now, but I think I'm, maybe 50 pages in, and it's probably like a 300-page book. So I think I can do that. If I can finish Master the Game in however long I did that, 650 pages, I sure hope I can. 2 weeks. Yeah.
So that's the commitment for this week. Finish unlimited power. That's
Yep. And 12-week year. Why not just throw that on there? I've got like 75 pages left on that one.
keeps you out of trouble.
Exactly. And that's just like you said, I think before we got started, it's crazy what you can do between September 1st and September 17th if you really put your nose down.
Is that the segue? So yeah, okay, you teed it up there. So I'm going strong on my commitment. I have not drank any alcohol since September 1st, and it was yeah. Woo!
That's awesome.
Very very good timing on that because I definitely have had some challenges at my day job, Toppers. It's one of the busiest times of the year right now, and I've had some challenges that have, I would say I've chosen to put in a lot of hours to fix them very, very quickly. Jason already knows this, that I worked 87 hours last week, but really, I mean, it's not the same principle as 12-week year, but it's like, I kind of jammed everything into 1 week that I could have spread out maybe over 3 weeks so I could like put it back together. And then this week is not like that at all. This will be a very, very normal week. I work a lot of hours as it is. I don't know what people do with their time who only work 40 hours because there's 168 hours in a week. And, so I'll probably work 50 this week.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
But yeah, the thing is, I just, you're just, I would say that there's like problem drinkers, and then there's these people who like have a few drinks every once in a while, and that's what I was. And not that I won't ever be that again, but it's just like, even if you have a few beers, you're just like, you come home relaxing, you have a few beers. If something happens that needs your attention, you're going to be way less aggressive about doing what you need to do in that situation, and just being ready at any time. So
absolutely.
So that's what's so great. And it's, yeah, just feel good. I mean, when I run marathons, I'm usually 158 pounds after I've done all the training. And I'm running maybe a third of the miles that I would run when training for a marathon. And I'm at my marathon weight right now. Just from
2.5 weeks
working so much. And no beer, I guess.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I did 30 days no alcohol last year, I think it was. Anyway, I didn't lose any weight really, which was interesting to me. But it's funny how some people can do that and lose like a shitload of weight. Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe they were drinking more.
Yeah, who knows? But it's certainly like kind of like hey, if that's not enough to get your attention, like look at all that weight you lost. Maybe something else is going on. Anyways, but yeah, that's awesome.
So I think my commitment's going to be that I'm going to read 12-week year.
You want to hear something funny, Par? I'm on Amazon right now trying to order it for you so I can ship it to you. And I'm trying to look up your address.
How long is that one?
It's so short, maybe 100 and let me actually look, since
Okay, that's a good commitment. I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get that shipped to you here. But let me see if it'll tell me how many pages it is on Amazon. 12-week year. Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. Frequently bought together. 12-week year and compound effect. How crazy is that? Does Amazon tell you how many pages? Something like this is?
It's all good. Just let me know when I'm going to read.
208 pages.
208?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, okay, so that's my commitment to read 12-week year. So we're gonna post this video soon here on YouTube. We're gonna share it out. We challenge anybody out there who watches this. Leave us a comment. Tell us what your commitment is for the week, and we want to start engaging with more people. It's really why we're doing this. Is how can we all help each other, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what accountability partners are all about. And I'll have 200 accountability partners if that's what it ends up being.
No, I completely agree. We started way back when, just trying to help each other, and while we're at it, why don't we see if there's even one more person or 200 more people that we might be able to help get some things done, whether it's um, reading, getting rid of a nasty habit, whatever the case may be.
Awesome.
Yeah, Perpetual Growth Podcast on Facebook, on Instagram, website under construction. Yeah, if anyone has any commitments they want to share, we want to hear them. And if anyone has anything else they want to share, books, stories, all of that stuff, let us know. We're curious about what other people are doing, what's working, and yeah, I think that about sums it up.
Okay, let's go kick some Tuesday butt.
Yeah, let's go kick some booty here. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay, bye-bye.